There's the lowering line. It goes up, picks up that branch, and then hooks to the right, through there, down here, the second crotch. That's the limb right there that's going to get lowered. Big old dead white oak limb. About to take one very large limb out of this white oak. You see it in the background, big tree. We have a lowering line that's preset, double crotched, right over the limb that's going to be removed, and it's a good ways out from the trunk, so it's in a very good spot. And I'm going to set the lowering line remotely with a throw line. We have a very nice spot that we're crotched in to make sure that the piece doesn't move back towards the climber. He's only really got to make one cut on this limb. While he's getting up in the tree, I'm going to use the throw line and a running bowline to set the end of this line around the limb. All right, perfect.
Tying that off for me?
Yeah, we're going to tie it off for you.
Kidding me?
All right, so I'll just take this limb up and this rope up and over the limb. So I've got both ends up and over the dead limb. Just going to tie a running bowline, and I'll double it up just for some extra strength. I'll run that Yosemite tie off. I'll just run it up and over the limb. It's good to go. This piece should be butt heavy, which is good because that will keep those tips from brushing and catching the branches of the adjacent trees. So it should swing down, but slowly and gracefully. The butt should swing down, and fortunately the line is set far enough. The overhead anchor point, the crotch that we're natural crotch rigging through, is set far enough away from the climber and just about directly over the tie-off spot that the piece, there's no chance of the piece swinging back towards the climber. So the climber is going to be safe here. It's going to be one cut. Having the piece near balance point is going to make sure that it moves slowly after separation, which is going to reduce shock loading. Got a few wraps. We're ready to go. There's a little water spout about 4 feet out from the trunk. I said cut it there. Even if that water spout doesn't have enough green on it to keep the branch alive, the tree knows how to compartmentalize off that final cut better than some guy with a chainsaw. So we're going to let the tree use its own intelligence to compartmentalize off the large wound here. And if the branch, what's left of the branch dies, I mean, we can always go back later and make a cut once the tree has formed a nice collar of living tissue around the dead branch. The other thing that I'd like to use this videotape to show is that when you have a near balance point tie off, there's a lot less movement on the limb. The limb's going to be a little butt heavy. It's not going to move towards the climber. There's the water sprout right there. He's going to leave. And there's the dry limb going right out there. close to the balance point. Happy to have it tip butt heavy so that the tips came up and away from the neighboring trees. But tying it close to the balance point gives me nice and easy control to get this thing on the ground smoothly.